Hello, everybody. Today I want to talk about getting started on YouTube. This isn't going to be a big fancy video. I'm not going to edit too much of this. It's just kind of a little chat. One of the things I want to talk about is perfection. If you wait until everything is perfect, you won't ever make a video. And as I hear it, perfection is the enemy of good. Take that for what it's worth. A couple of things that I find people have an issue with is the sound of their own voice. And that's natural because the way you hear yourself through your bone structure and through the inside of your head and everything else is not the way everybody else hears you. If you record several people at once, kind of put your mind at ease, you will notice that you are the only one that doesn't sound right. And that's normal. Also, a thing I've noticed over a period of time is the more I talk on the camera, listen to myself, the less difference I hear between my voice and what's recorded. I got a friend of mine that thinks he sounds goofy when he records himself. He's right, but he only sounds goofy to him. He doesn't sound goofy to me because it's the way I've always heard him. And I think it's the same thing with our video, because most people think they're not photogenic. But if they take a picture with somebody else, they say, oh, well, she looks good, but I don't. Or he looks good, but I don't. The problem is really the same problem. It's our self-perception, because the way you see yourself is in a mirror all the time. So when you see yourself on video, that's the perspective everybody else has of you. I'll throw a video up here to show you what you look like to yourself, and then I'm going to flip that image to the right way. So it's not that you're not photogenic, it's just you don't look like what you think you look like. You don't look like what you see in the mirror every day. Not a big deal. Everybody else accepts you the way you are. You're having a hard time accepting yourself because you don't see yourself the same way you see yourself in a mirror. It's really that simple. You get used to it over a period of time. My recommendation, just start making some videos. Even if you don't post them right away, make a video, figure out the things that you do. I say so a lot, and I can edit those out, but it would be better if I didn't say them. So that was a real one, not a stumbling for words one. So over a period of time, you learn to kind of pull those back in, the little pauses and ums and ahs and things like that. In the meantime, you can edit those out. Your videos will get better as you go. It would be nice if we all had a big fancy studio. I'm in the corner of my basement, literally. I'll show you. Let me see if I can bring on another camera. See, that's just storage. Okay, so I don't have a perfect place to do all of this stuff. Just making do with what I can. The biggest thing, if you're going to post videos, you want your audio to be decent. And, I can put in 5 different microphones, and you may have a preference on one of those 5. But what I have discovered, if I don't have an A-B comparison, this one sounds okay. And if I use a different mic, it sounds okay. But if I do a direct A-B comparison, frequently I will decide one is better than the other. Without the A-B comparison, either one of them is okay. The biggest thing is to try to get your audio level to something that's not blowing everybody's head off. If you're going to put music in there, you don't want that way louder than your voice. It's okay to have a little background music going, but it doesn't need to overwhelm you. I don't want to have to try to dig your voice out of the background music. Same thing with commercials at the beginning and the end. Even if you're not monetized, you're going to have commercials from the other person's video to yours. So to me, it's a good thing to kind of, if you don't have the fancy meters and editing and you don't quite understand all of that, listen to your audio in comparison to the other people before you and after you, see where you fit in and make adjustments accordingly. With all that said, my suggestion is just get started. Even if you don't post the first 1 or 2 videos that you do, get started making videos and see what you think. This is a Mokose camera. I'm going to do some more stuff on this. This one does either HDMI or USB. I really like this camera, and it's not that expensive, but you can start with your cell phone. I have, I think, better cameras or more expensive cameras, but for right now, I don't want to tell you that you can use a less expensive camera while I'm using an $8,000 camera. So I'm showing you what you can do. This camera here, let's see which one that is. Okay, that was $25 or $35. It's ONN, bought it at Walmart. Literally bought it at Walmart. And then this one is a C960, and the colors aren't the same, but you know, I'm not trying to make them the same. I'm just testing out the different cameras and things. And I will tell you that the audio on these, I wouldn't suggest using that. You can get a small microphone like this. This is $25 at Walmart, and it's a decent sounding microphone. I've got another video on my channel using that microphone if you want to hear it. All of this being said, do me a favor. If you made it this far, if you know somebody that's wanting to get started on YouTube, share this with them. This is not going to be something that's searchable in YouTube. So without people pushing this video, sharing it with people, it's not going to get seen by anybody. That's my opinion anyway, for what it's worth. Appreciate everybody that's still here. Take care, and I'll catch you. I'm going to throw a couple other videos up over here. I'll either catch you in one of those or I'll catch you down the road.